Small changes, lasting transformation. Atomic Habits, James Clear. Opening reflection. We crave transformation. We imagine dramatic turning points, sweeping declarations, a future self appearing overnight. But life rarely changes in revolutions. It changes in repetitions. One quiet act done daily shapes who we become. A glass of water before coffee, one sentence written before the day begins, a short walk after dinner instead of another hour on a screen. These are not small because they are easy. They are small because they are buildable. Repetition turns effort into ease and ease into identity. When you repeat a tiny promise to yourself, you are not only doing the act, you are also teaching your nervous system a new story. I am the kind of person who shows up. That story is how transformation takes root. Core message: habits compound the way interest does. A single deposit looks ordinary. A series of deposits, left to grow, becomes power. The key is not motivation. Motivation is a feeling that rises and falls with weather and mood. The key is systems. Systems carry you when mood dips and weather turns. A good system makes the right action the natural action. It reduces negotiation with yourself. It removes friction from the first step. It gives your effort somewhere to live every day. Focus on identity and process before you obsess over goals. Goals set direction. Systems build momentum. Goals are for outcomes. Processes are for keeping promises. Identity sits deeper than both. When you act from identity, when you say, I am a reader, I am a runner, I am a patient parent, the smallest act becomes evidence. The more evidence you gather, the less your mind argues with who you are becoming. Key insights: 1% better rule. If you improve by just 1% each day, you become roughly 37 times better across a year. If you decline by 1% each day, you do not simply stand still. You fade. Small changes are not neutral. They are directional. They move your life toward clarity or toward clutter. The point is not to feel inspired every day. The point is to stack honest wins until they begin to compound on their own. Ask, what is the version of this habit that I can do on my most tired day? Make that your baseline. Anything above it is a bonus. The baseline keeps the chain unbroken. The bonus builds acceleration. P. Identity-based habits. Become before you achieve. Outcomes are shadows cast by identity. If you chase an outcome without tending to identity, you will win once and slide back. If you nurture an identity that fits the outcome, you will repeat it without strain. Replace I want to read more with I am a reader. Replace I should work out with I am someone who trains gently every day. Then design the smallest proof. 1-page read after breakfast. 1 minute of mobility after brushing your teeth. Every completion is a vote. Votes become a majority. The majority becomes who you are. Environment design. We think we lack motivation, but often we live in the wrong environment. Your habits grow in the soil that surrounds them. If your phone sleeps next to your bed, your morning will be spent scrolling. If a book sleeps next to your bed, your morning will be spent reading. Make good actions visible and easy. Make unhelpful actions hidden or slightly awkward. Put water where you work. Lay out shoes by the door. Keep the instrument on a stand instead of in a case. Move the app you reach for to a folder one swipe away. Sign out so you add one small speed bump between impulse and action. You are not fighting yourself. You are gardening. Cue, craving, response, reward. Every habit runs on a loop. The cue is the trigger. It can be time of day, location, emotion, or the action that came just before. The craving is the prediction your brain makes about relief or reward. It is the felt pull toward the next step. The response is the action itself, the smallest version you can complete right now. The reward is the satisfying sensation that tells the brain, remember this path. To build a habit, make the cue obvious. Attach it to something you already do. After I pour coffee, I open the document. To make the craving attractive, Pair the habit with something you enjoy. I play one favorite song while I stretch. To make the response easy, trinket. One sentence, one set, 1 minute. To make the reward satisfying, mark it. A check mark on paper, a marble in a jar, a quiet yes to yourself. The brain does not need fireworks. It needs closure and a reason to return. Practical script for one habit. After I finish dinner, I put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes. Cue, finishing dinner. Craving, fresh air, and a reset. Response, 5 minutes, no more required. Reward, the feeling of a completed loop and a small note in a log. Most days, the 5 minutes will turn into 10 or 15. On hard days, 5 will be enough. Either way, you voted for your identity. Liforia reflection. What are the invisible rituals already writing your story? The way your hand reaches for the phone before your feet touch the floor. The way you skip water and chase coffee. The way you open one tab and find yourself lost in 20. These are not moral failings. They are unconscious designs. Replace judgment with curiosity. Audit your day as if it were sacred, because it is. If a day is a life in miniature, then your rituals are your life's architecture. Redesign the thresholds. The first 5 minutes of the morning. The first 5 minutes after work. The last 5 minutes before sleep. Place one deliberate act in each threshold and protect it. Read one page before you look at a screen. Step outside and breathe once before you open the door at day's end. Write one line of gratitude or closure before lights out. These micro-rituals anchor the day. They say, this time matters, and so do I. Remember, small does not mean small-hearted. It means precise, respectful of limits, aligned with reality. It is hope expressed as craft. Closing thought. Change is not loud. It is the sound of consistency whispering through days. A single seed planted, a single vote cast, a single step taken and then taken again. Start where you are. Make it smaller. Make it kinder. Repeat until ease appears. Then repeat some more. Quiet progress is still progress. In time, it is the only kind that lasts.